Hello to all the gamers. Good morning and or good night. We are here for another match of Wacky 2. Yes, USA. Thank you so much, Mude, for your patriotism today. You will be spared during the invasion. So yeah, this is a lower bracket round 1 match of Wacky Roulette 2. We have Alpha Rocks versus magicdave. And we're starting off on Chong King. There was only one map played, and that was from magicdave, which is Harbinger, which basically meant that they got to pick the kill methods for the next spin, as you can see from the little icon below the name. So this was Alph's map pick, magicdave, hoping to nullify some of that advantage here. And we see the spin now. It is, as you might have seen in the server, fire axe for both targets. For Hush, it is Street Guard, and for Imogen, it is Perfect Test Subject. This is a very straightforward spin here. And it looks like magicdave is looking for a 2-drone spin. Had the angle a little bit wrong there at the beginning, and I don't think he hit either of them yet. Okay, there's one. Okay, there he's got it. And Alpha Rocks we saw there starting in as Street Guard and is just going to go for a normal Hush kill. 2-drone here is wild. Yeah, it's not really much of a struggle to get anything that you need for this spin, so you can kind of just do what Alpha's doing here and just go 1-2 real quick. Kind of want to distract Hush there, as we see, to make your life a little easier on not locking down Imogen.
You got the bastard, Hush.
And we see kill number 1 for Hush there, as Alph is preparing to exit now. Good timing on this researcher. And this will get a disguise to make it a little bit easier to get over to the perfect test subject for the Imogen kill. Dave does still need to get a Street Guard before doing anything with Hush here, who is now isolated. Let's see, the fire axe very close by. So I'm assuming, based on the original spin request from Dave, which was no KO, fire axe, perfect test subject for both targets, before he realized that it does not include disguises. Very quick on loading in for 2-drone, so I imagine that was probably the plan for that spin as well. Which I don't think really puts out. I don't think it really would have put Alph at much of a disadvantage to not use 2-drone there. But we see Alph now is leaving as the perfect test subject.
Now go get Imogen Royce and we can get to
Not something you see very often, or literally at all in Roulette, is throwing a lethal melee into a target's head and then immediately picking it back up. So yeah, Alph is going to be waiting on Imogen coming up here. Making sure this guard stays facing the opposite direction. magicdave, having done 2-drone, as we saw, already has Imogen coming up the stairs, and seems like maybe is just going to wait for her to get all the way up here. Which is going to cause a pretty significant delay. Alph here, already taking care of Jeremy. And he's going to have to be a little bit careful about these Street Guards hearing anything, but I think that's not going to be a good spot for you to stay, and that should
That's both targets down.
be alright.
That's both targets down. And I'm in. You can get out now and I can take care of the data remotely.
I was going to say should cause him some issues with
Unless you want to handle it yourself.
the guards hearing the frontal, but I guess they're just deaf at the frisk point, so he's completely fine. And easy photo finish. XD. Can't actually see the done presses, so I have no idea how far apart they were, or if they even both had done in the first place, but this cab will probably tell us in a second. Thank you, OBS. Just make some. Okay. Alpha Rocks finished 17 minutes earlier. I don't know what the time is. Wave him then? Yeah. Let me log in Iron Man right now. Alph finished 8 seconds earlier, apparently. So, I have no idea. I wasn't actually watching either of their loads, really. So, I have no idea if that's going to be close or not, but... more than likely, it won't be super close. I mean, they're both playing on PC, but I have no idea what kind of computer either of them has, so... Yo, Automod held a message for using channel blocks terms. You guys think I should allow this message? Here, I'll read it to you, and you guys can help me decide. Cheap viewers on streamboospace.com remove the space. And then a string of 13 assorted characters. How are we feeling about that one? Allow it. Okay. Ooh, misclick. Hate to see it. I need these guys to do something to keep us entertained here. So, first of all, we can certainly make fun of Magic Dave for this absolute disgrace of a suit selection here. And we're bringing a loud shotgun into Colorado. Like, what are we doing here? Live Ezra loud shotgun. But like, if you're doing that, why would you bring the sawn off? You're just hurting yourself with that one. Ooh. Alph also has one of the worst suits in the game. You hate to see that, man. That's pretty rough, honestly. Got the ugly Krugermeyer as well. I mean, honestly, it's just an embarrassing showing here from our players today. Thoughts on Banana Suit? So I unlocked it like a day and a half ago. I don't actually know when it got released, but Arctic Toolbox. Okay, this guy's allergic to style. Anyways, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. Like, I don't know, it didn't make me like want to throw up like the stupid bird suit does, but like, I wouldn't use it. I think it felt weird to me, like the contrast between the entire suit and then like the dark brown shoes, which I guess the point of it is supposed to be like the end of a banana or something, but I don't know, it was like decent, I guess. More exciting things to say about a Hitman suit tier list than the previous spin we just saw. Me and Chris have similar tastes so far. Don't put that evil on me. So, you guys come here often, or? Magic Dave 94. You guys think he was born in 1994, or his birthday is September 4th? Auto Auto mod held a message for reason, race, ethnicity, or religion. Okay, that's funny. It highlights the errant words in that that message, which are the last two. 94 is the 9th of April. Yeah, okay, buddy. What is bro doing? What is this? The author? Is he like flexing a card on us or what? Like, you're just doing this for funsies? The only thing I remember from bonus roulette about the author was that the meta was like triggering the bell immediately. Each player loaded for about 4 seconds. So that means Alph keeps the lead at 2-0, and having won the map, Alph has the disadvantage of playing the card first, which is opponent must play without NPC icons, which is notably the Enforcer dots. I don't know if that actually affects the mini-map or not. I don't really mess with the settings in this game. I'm assuming that means you just can't see it above the NPC's heads. But if it doesn't affect the dots on the mini-map, then it doesn't really do much of anything. Unless you're like one of those freaks that never looks at your mini-map. I guess we'll see from the settings menu that's pulled up right now. NPC icons, there it is. Yeah, it just seems like it affects it on the map. Let me see if... Okay, Dave has played one. Ultimate Freedom, and it's an eagle holding an American flag. Both players can freely mix and match the conditions... Sorry, the conditions among targets. Which, to my understanding, means if, you know, you're going to get 4 disguises and 4 kill methods, and you can pick which of those 4 disguises and which of those 4 kill methods you want to use for every individual target. So it's not exactly like freestyle roulette. It's even more choice than that. And I'm assuming any no target KOs would be attached to the kill method and not be tied to the disguise at all. How is it not like freestyle roulette? Well, I did win that tournament, but I don't entirely remember it. I'm pretty sure you got a disguise and a kill method that were attached to each other, like on Berlin. In this, I don't think the disguise and the kill method are attached. There's also a card in this tournament that's that functions that same way as freestyle. There's 2 different cards for that, but this is the more free one, I guess. This seems hard to admin. Well, I mean, Colorado in general, I feel like flows pretty predictably, so, like, you know, it should be harder to get lost on than, like, a Berlin or something. Alright, so the spin is... We've got a fiber wire, a silenced pistol, a loud explosive, and a fire. As well as militia, spec ops, militia, technician, hacker, and scarecrow. And you can mix those up however you want to. And I imagine you can still do fire kills on targets that it would normally be illegal for. Which I think is just Penelope. I think that's currently banned. But yeah, I mean, none of this is too terrible, especially because you can do the live kill on whoever you want to. So basically, whichever one ends up being the most convenient. But we see, I didn't see what was in Dave's loadout, but Alph has all 4 kill items in the inventory. And Magic Dave has quite the loading time here. About 10 times longer than Alph, apparently. Yeah, Maya's definitely the easiest fire. I mean, she literally, like, walks through one and stands right next to another. Apparently on the last map they had the same loading times, but definitely not the case here. Love that the... Oh, okay. Well, guess this game crashed. XD. Hey, Alph. There you go. Okay. Has an SMG. Ooh, that got heard, though. That's not great. Yeah. Respin. Yeah, it should be. It wasn't in the first minute. I don't know how long into the spin it was. I wasn't really paying attention. Guys, make sure you load into the map faster so that you can crash faster so that you can... That's what he gets for using the blue flamingo suit, honestly. Is kind of valid. Yucky spin says off. I feel like it wasn't that bad. I mean, honestly, I don't even remember what kills went together because it wasn't particularly relevant, but even as like a standard spin, I don't remember any of it looking too terrible. I mean, I haven't played most games nearly as much as I've played Hitman, but it certainly crashes significantly more frequently than any other game I've played that's come out in the last, I don't know, like 10 years, you could say, I guess. For sure. We got a fit check here from Alpha Rocks. So we have 2 minutes until another spin happens. Yeah, like mods don't count. Like anytime you mod a game, it's probably gonna crash 20 times before you like get stuff figured out. But I do have a modded version of Hitman, but the first like 3,000 hours I played of the game were vanilla, and you know, wasn't really a difference in the rate of how often it crashed. Okay, Alpha Rock's going with Naked 47 as Magic Dave is playing the Purple Boxers. Fantastic. I kind of forgot they even added that suit to the game. This menu music playing twice at the same time is kind of driving me insane. Magic Dave says should be good now. I hope so, because you only get one crash. So, it's going to be a pretty significant problem if it does happen again. And we have a spin again. Smile. There's a falling object. There's a cleaver. There's an ejected poison, and there's an impact. Yippee! And there's hacker, scarecrow, explosive specialist, and militia cook. So still one live kill. Falling object is relatively easy for every target. But yeah, it's certainly easiest on Maya, considering she has the most favorable cycle that moves directly underneath one. So we're gonna kill Maya twice. Is the Mude plan? Hopefully Alph doesn't pull a red fox and attempt hacker start 14 times or whatever. Ooh, that's not quite it. Is that a mod menu I just saw? Can somebody ban this guy? The bitrate's a little cooked on Alph's end. Okay, so I guess we're gonna see an exact match, I guess, on the kill for Sean here. I'm not sure if Alph... Oh, that's not great. I'm not sure if Alph is actually aware that the card applies to both players and not just their opponent. Ooh, no melee at him. That's rough. Yeah, that's not... That's not quite it, fellas. Yeah, when you pick up an item, it stays in your hand until you put it away. That baseball certainly would have helped a bit there, and hopefully picks it up this time around. Oh, that's interesting. He doesn't have the... Dave doesn't get the question marks either. And nobody has throwables, I guess. Ooh, that's not great. Ooh, that's not great either. Use your mini-map, folks. I feel like Alph would have an easier time doing this if they didn't use a distraction shot. But it doesn't really make that much of a difference. There's a camera there, buddy. How did the camera not see the body? Okay, well, I mean, I guess Alpha is aware considering they knocked out Ezra. Or they're, like, double not aware, which is probably an issue. Looking to take out the cameras here. Just gotta watch out, because you can get instant combat on this guy. There you go. Ooh, that's not what you want to see from Dave there. Yeah, so obviously we saw Alph had the intended Sean kill. Very likely will keep the Scarecrow kill as one of the house targets. It looked like he didn't deal... Yeah, Penelope's still up, so I guess that's planned as the injected poison kill. I feel like theoretically the simplest way to do this would be an impact kill in the basement on exit. So that might be the plan for Ezra, because doing that on Maya just can cause all kinds of problems. But obviously we see the militia cook grab there. And, yeah, I'm going to use a nitro for the impact kill, which they're going to pick up right now. Hopefully Alph has that injected poison in this run as well. I couldn't really see there if they did or not.
That is Maya Parvati, Sri Lankan assassin.
Late for Maya here, and is looking to recover that, it seems like. That is going to be quite the chain lure. Say what? I guess there's a blend-in prompt there. I did not know that.
Really?
Okay, pretty good recovery there.
Wow.
Got her over to the box now. Dave is looking to grab a hacker upstairs after that Westbridge start. And... okay, yeah, they are looking to do live impact as well as crazy work. And there's a target lockdown. Was not watching for the far guy leaning against the wall, and that's going to be a rip for them. And yeah, that's kind of why I meant what I meant by there being room for issues on doing that impact kill there. So that was interestingly the intended kill for both Sean and Maya, and considering they went so far out of their way to do the Maya kill in that manner, you know, like being late to her in order to get the militia cook disguise. It seems like he thinks you're supposed to do the spin the right way, but then why is he knocking out Ezra? I don't really know. Either he double doesn't know what's going on, or he's making this a bit unnecessarily difficult for himself. Okay, basement clear out for both here. And again, Penelope stays up, so it's like, I'm getting all kinds of mixed signals here. It's so weird not having the question marks. That guy's an enforcer, I'm pretty sure, so... not even sure if you can do injected as cooked. I'm not sure what you mean. I wonder if this card causes more issues than it solves. I mean, it depends on the map, and it depends on the spin. Colorado definitely has room for really obnoxious spins, so I think on average it's probably going to be helpful. The problem is your opponent also gets it, so if it's helpful then it kind of just evens out. No, the kill conditions and disguises don't need to stay matched. It's complete freeform. There is a different card where the disguises and the kill methods do have to stay matched, but you can mix them up. And I don't know if that's also one that applies to both players or just the person that uses it. I don't know. I don't remember. There's too many cards, but... so Alph's going for a quicker ISO this time. Has already used Hacker in a kill. Is going for a box isolation here. And is now going to go for a disguise. Penelope, I do think, is a very simple target to get injected poison on. Because, I mean, you just need to... oh my god. You just need to get her away. The double rips there. You just need to get her away from her guards for like 1 second, and then, you know, the kill's obviously done. And that's pretty approachable at a lot of different points in the cycle, but... oh, okay. Wonderful GRB there. Thanks, IO. Just following the spin might be the easiest way to get off them. It definitely requires the least amount of thought. Especially since, you know, if you were to start Explosive Specialist here, this spin isn't really the most difficult thing to do. First try, as is. If you can route Berlin, you can route these. Yeah, the freestyle roulette tournament was just every map is Berlin, which is the disguise. The kills are paired, but you can choose who you pick them on, and it played pretty smoothly. Okay, that's an enforcer. Oh my god. Interesting that that was a bullet panic on that guard from just that gun click. Brother, you need to hurry up if you're gonna do that falling object. Yeah, okay. That's not quite it. Yeah, I don't know what the easiest possible combination is here, but the players are definitely making this hard for themselves. Is the other freestyle card for both players as well? Is it symmetrical? Yeah, symmetrical. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, it's difficult to say when would be like an amazing time to use it. If both of the cards are symmetrical, I guess the idea is if your opponent is a lot more knowledgeable or like experienced on a map than you, you would play the card to like potentially require less map knowledge to be able to win it. Like not having to do specific kills, but I mean, there were also like a decent number of spins in freestyle where like you were only ever going to do them one way anyways, so it comes and goes. Like, you know, for example, if you got Consume Poison on this spin, you can still only do it on Penelope and Maya, so like, you know, it's not always like a ton of freedom, especially with like accident type kills, but Alph again here, grabbing the cook on the way over to Maya, and it seems like Dave has solved their house problems. Ooh. Okay, yeah, you do have to be very aware on the standard cook grab, of course. I don't know where Penelope's body is going to get dragged. Those punches are insane. The 180-degree punches are just ridiculous. I wouldn't entirely be surprised if it got dragged to one of those bodies. Seems like Dave was planning on having a Bleg or something, and a medic maybe even, like a durian for that cook. Now coming back to the house. Where is that body going? Okay, it's going towards like the back bathroom area, maybe? I don't know where that hacker's body was. Like, this guy is in a terrible position, but so far it seems like he's fine. Okay, it goes back to grab a very unique elite texture here. We're halfway through the spin, by the way. And not a ton of progress made by either player so far. So is Dave going to also go for the standard? I guess the reason they went back for this disguise was they wanted to be able to pick up the weapon the cook leaves, maybe? But they don't need to clear out the, it's like Spec Ops shed, and there's also a free disguise they could have gotten to do the same thing. Okay, yeah. I don't know if they would have gotten spotted either way, but you definitely never want to be melee KOing people in the open. That's gonna, like, triple the likelihood that you get spotted. Interesting they have F as their prompt key instead of the normal G. Okay, so Alph once again, as the Sean killed down, has 3 nitros. And going to get the cook now, I suppose. Where's that fire extinguisher cook grab when you need it? I don't even remember who posted that video initially, but... Ooh, misses the chain lure. And is probably going to miss Maya again. That's a... Oh my god, brother! Come on! He was trying to trank him and he wasn't even standing behind him. I mean, I can't imagine if this was just do the spin the normal way that these players would each be on like their 15th attempts here. Like, I think they're just trolling themselves. The hacker 8th tranked R2. Nice, man, nice.
Calm down, it was nothing.
I guess their jackets are metal proof, and he's triggered the proxy now.
So, young friend, let's try again.
Okay, now go do you.
Okay. Alph with the first kill down again. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, sure.
Down.
So I didn't actually know until the last run that Alpha had a trank on them this whole time, which I feel like they should have been using on the militia cook sooner. Definitely makes the grab way easier, especially considering like you're not going to be getting Spec Ops or Point Man, so you don't really have to worry about what they're going to do with any of his stuff. You can just lure him directly behind where he's standing and then trank him from the bushes. It's pretty much rip proof. 3 nitro, yeah. I feel like that's just like adding danger to yourself at this point. There you go. See, he's got it. Okay, go to the bushes. Watch that you don't lure one of these guys too early. There you go. Crouch. Perfect. And now he can run into the shed just fine. We got our cleaver. See, guy, this is why you stream snipe, okay? You learn exactly how you gotta do things. Alright, so on to the My Impact kill again. I think only the second time this has been attempted. Should have a better cycle on the leaning guy because he's in that position right as Maya gets here, so it should be a while before he goes back. Dave has a lot to juggle here, and Sean shed. Okay. Yeah, you definitely don't want to Sean staring right at you. Alph, a little bit lucky to not have Maya land in a position where she is unboxable. which of course only happens on my client. And yeah, it does get the Maya kill. Again, the intended kill is not going to have access to any explosive specialist for quite a while, though, unfortunately, as you can see. And Penelope, I believe, still up on this run. So only has the intended kills for both Penelope and Ezra left in terms of those 4 conditions.
So, young friend. Let's try again.
Okay. Panic for Dave is not an issue. Alpha's got the radio prepped. And they should be calming down here in a second. Considering there was nothing for them to find. Okay, yeah. Eventually now he will have a explosive specialist. So unless Alph really has a plan here for Penelope, they might just be waiting for her to get back to the house. Dave's going for a trank to the head this time.
No way, man.
Fortunately, that is effective. Alph tranking. Extra safe here on this explosive specialist. It's the only disguise he has left to grab off of an NPC, so that's fine. And Dave has some issues coming back downstairs in the house. The no dots certainly is not helping matters here. Is Alph going for a poke in the greenhouse? Okay, interesting. I don't know if Penelope turns this room into a trespassing zone when she gets in here. But I know you can do like exit kills on her in this shed. So I mean, there's not gonna be anybody looking at her. But if this becomes a trespassing zone, it will be a problem. Seems like she's having a bit of a get out of my bathroom reaction right now.
I'm in dire need of some private time right here, right now. Look, don't take this the wrong way, but
It's a good idea, but if he doesn't have anything to distract her with, it might be a bit of an issue. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. That's not something that you want to just do, but it works out for him.
Graves is down. Excellent work, 47.
So, yeah, it definitely seems like he at least thinks that you have to keep the disguise and the kill method paired. Because that's definitely been done for every kill here. Okay. Alph waits there for a second, but still gets on the scarecrow as the technician is looking at it. And now just has to make their way back into the basement. They've got a good cycle on this guy who's going to face away. Take out the camera. And that guy doesn't stay there for very long, so you're going to want to hurry up there for sure. And then, nice, we've got a lockpick here. Get this kill on Ezra. And you don't have to worry about hostile glitch, because you're not going to change out of this disguise. So
Ezra Berg
this
has been
should be an easy way to take out the cameras, drop something for this guy, not the nitro. Nice. And that guy's going to path back through the basement. Yep, okay. Well, Alph might not have noticed that, but at least I did.
Thought I heard something. Checking it out. Over.
And I think they have now given up on the spin with 6.5 minutes. The hacker came because he shot the camera. The camera being broken lured the hacker who is coming out of the house down on the back patio, which brings him down to check on it. And then the closest path towards the normal cycle was, I guess, just walking back through the house.
Sean Rose confirmed down. Nicely done, 47.
This time Dave didn't do the falling object kill at the start. Okay. We gotta learn on this militia cook grab, man. I don't actually know if he had problems with it yet, but I feel like we've seen so many rips to just not checking. And considering on the previous run there we saw Sean being the first kill about 3 minutes, I don't think this is going to be able to be finished in the next 5 minutes, but I guess Dave is trying, so. Alph, I guess is indicating that the next map is going to be Bangkok. Or they have a card for it. So far, Dave has also been doing the kills paired exclusively, I think. But they did specifically ask for clarification on how the card works. So, I don't really know.
Where's Barter? It's an MD2. Yep.
See if Alpha is practicing anything woke here. Sound booth kill.
Target down. Next up, Ken Morgan.
Bro's gonna play a card to curate the next spin, potentially. Did he get away with that? Very interesting.
Hey, wait a minute. Hey, check it out. Come on, go. Loud and clear, buddy. What the? Hey, are you all right?
Okay, Magical David here does have a militia cook. I guess is gonna go for an injected as cook, maybe. They did injected last time out here, and I was kind of pretty surprised that they were able to get away with it, even considering the non-trespassing disguise. I mean, I'm assuming you can do injected in Magic Bush. Like, I'm pretty sure it just fully covers everything always, so should be able to get away with it. I guess they could also be doing like the impact strat potentially. Bro's running out of patience. No, I guess they are doing injected.
Good day.
I mean, you got that guy in the back. Yeah, he's watching. Gonna try to get him behind these hay bales. He's almost certainly gonna enforce that. Ooh, okay. He saw the picture-in-picture and then still dragged the body. Okay, we can definitely call it. It doesn't matter if he's still attempting it. You're not finishing any Colorado spin in 2 minutes. Yeah, it's going to be 3-1. So we're still going to see at least 2 more maps. Unless there's a double points card played. And I think the way the cards work is if there's a tie, it just follows the order from the previous round. So I think it should be Alph playing first. Yeah, that seems to be the case. Oh, the roles flip. Okay. That is in fact not the case. So Dave will play first. I mean, it makes sense. If you're playing with the advantage, which was the case for Dave in the previous round, and you aren't able to take the win, it makes sense to swap it around, so... Go get some water real quick while they see what they're gonna play. Came back and there's still no cards. What the heck? What is this, Roulette Rivals? Alright, Dave has played. Spin can be completed at any % for both players, so... Silent Assassin does not matter. Okay, so Alph has chosen to see the spin 60 seconds earlier. I was gonna say the funniest response you could have to that card is to play the, like, old school or whatever card. The one that says that you, your opponent cannot have red guns at any time during the spin. That would be hilarious. And, like, semantically, that should work the way I think it does, so... I don't know what rarity that no red guns card is, but... We've definitely seen this leaked intel card several times. I mean, it's pretty unlikely to make much of a difference. Because, like, you don't have to think very hard about your loadout, because you don't need a lot of the items that you would normally need to get Silent Assassin easily. Like, you don't need a Durian for Ken, you could just kill him. Type of thing. Unless it's, like, Electro or something. But, yeah, like, doing kills in the open is pretty simple even on, like, Master mode, so... especially on Professional, it shouldn't really be difficult to just get these kills out in the open. Because you can take like 10 bullets before you go down. And guards on this map just have pistols, so... Cameras don't matter. Guards don't matter. You can literally kill the entire map and still exit. But, you know, if you end up having an accident-heavy spin, you know, like drowning, falling object, explosive accident, etc. Not fall, but those other ones. A lot of the other ones, it's pretty likely you're just going to exit with green guns anyways, but we'll see. Honestly, I think it's probably, if you're doing like full any % on Professional, it's probably easier to accidentally kill yourself than it is to die to like guards or something. Yeah, so Alph has already seen the spin. We see them planning security, so either going to be probably security for Jordan or like Exterminator or something. Yes, the card is in fact called Lego Stuffer, yes. I haven't really bothered reading the names because people aren't really going to know the names, so... Some of them are quite amusing. And the picture as well kind of goes with it. If you look in the cards channel, the picture for the card is pretty funny. Okay, so we've got Jordan Cross, Letter Opener Exterminator, NTKO. Ken Morgan, Firewire Hotel Staff, NTKO. The NTKO could not matter less. As we see, Alph has already shot Exterminator in the face. The other thing that makes this easier than Master is that it doesn't matter if you ruin the disguise. So he can just shoot the Exterminator in the head, immediately take his clothes off. And, I mean, he could run upstairs in this disguise, and he could pretty easily get to Jordan and get out with that letter opener without too much of an issue. But is going to go up the pipe as well. And hopefully brought a fiber wire. I didn't see that part of the pre-plan. Dave did take quite a long time to plan, so that 60 seconds definitely would have helped him. Is in fact doing green gun strats. You probably still a medic Ken here. I mean, I guess it depends on what part of his cycle he's in. Like, it is still an issue to, like, if you, like, kill guards in order to get an easy fiber wire in the open, you have the issue of potentially getting a GRB on him. Which obviously is just an instant rip even with any percent, so yeah, that can definitely be an issue. Okay. No, that's a rip. You definitely do not want to drop the Bleg at Ken Morgan's feet. Alph is trying to get an exit disguise here. Knocked out that other woman for fun. He could have employed the shooting them in the face tech again, but... yeah, cameras don't matter. None of this matters. I hope he turned on NPC icons again. That would be an amount of helpful. I swear Dave is just doing this spin fully green guns.
Talk to me, people.
Alph is in the kitchen. This is Ken's lockdown spot, and literally 0 guards looking at him. I don't even know where Otis is. But yeah, that's a very easy kill taken care of, and another exit disguise would be helpful. This guy knows karate, by the way.
Now head towards an exit.
And Wrench would get him tuk-tuk exit. So, bro is done.
Come in, Central. Jesus Christ! Please help! Help me!
Bro is done.
Well, you're no quitter. We've got to give you that.
Look, I can fix this.
Okay, Dave does have red guns, so I guess not fully planning on doing any SA, but yeah, Alpha's done with the spin. So, to some degree, Magic Dave's card actually helped Alph win that round. But yeah, it's another one of those cards where I think it's really only particularly relevant if you think you're at a disadvantage compared to your opponent. So it does make sense if Dave isn't super comfortable with this map. But yeah, I mean, like, there's 0 guarantee that that's actually going to give you like an advantage in the spin, you know. So there are some cards that are just like straight advantages, which are, you know, usually just your opponent or just benefiting you, but a lot of them you got to be a bit more creative with how you use them. Alph has played Stylist here. They have first play, and looks like it is Paris, so lore accurate Stylist. That means Alph can curate all disguises for the next spin, and it can repeat. And these players are being very nice and giving their opponent the information on the card that they're playing by publicly posting what they're curating. Double Vampire Magician is the intention, so I guess Alpharox is playing under the assumption that Dave maybe doesn't know Attic Lure for Victor, because most of the time that's going to be what you're going to want to do. If it's like a remote kill, that wouldn't really help you, obviously, but... I guess it is interesting to see Alph planning for an auction start, then, because it's not really going to help you make progress on Victor. I mean, you could also do the old, like, a medic at the top of the stairs, I guess, depending on what the spin is. What is Wacky Roulette? What makes it wacky is you can see under their names that there are cards that everybody can play. So you draw from a deck of, I don't know, some number of 100 cards that have different effects, and you can play them to affect yourself, your opponent, the map, a lot of different things. So these are the ones from the previous map, but Dave hasn't played their card yet, so they aren't updated at this point. Magic Dave says they were going to change the map, but it feels wrong with that disguise selection, considering the Vampire Magician is their brand, I guess. Because obviously if they changed the map off of Paris, there wouldn't be a Vampire Magician or Alph's card to work on. So it would just fizzle, I guess. I wonder, though, if you... I guess if you changed it to, like, Holiday Hoarders or... Are there any other Paris ones? I don't think so. But yeah, I guess the card would still apply in that case. If you were still on the same map. Vampire Paris. Curate all disguises can repeat. I wonder what's the weirdest thing you can come up with on any map for curate all disguises can repeat. Florida X5. Yeah, like, I feel like unless you, like, know, like, a hidden strat that you came up with or something, I don't know that it would often make that much of a difference. I mean, if you did, like, Scarecrow on Colorado or something, and your opponent's, like, not comfortable on Colorado, like, something like that could be good, I guess. Yeah, like, if you did Knight's Armor on Scale, I guess the remote only rule would still apply, maybe? I mean, it should. I want to have a Berlin. And then just pick, like, Impact Explosive 5 times. Those are my kill methods. And it is possible. You just have to drag 5 targets together with 5 different disguises. And then employ some tactical server lag. But yeah, I guess there's probably an unwritten restriction on these types of things that whatever you curate has to still be able to create a legal spin. So Dave has chosen to play nothing. You can choose to not play any cards. But yeah, here's the spin. Assault Rifle Victor, Loud Pistol Dahlia, and of course we already knew the disguises, so definitely going to want to bring out that assault rifle, because if you're getting one on the map, it's going to have to be loud. So chooses to bring the loud pistol on Alph's end. There are plenty of loud pistols you can get on the map. The hell JMW's here. Hi. JMW is somebody I know, completely unrelated to Hitman. So, what's up? Loud pistol's in the attic. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there's a guard or multiple that have a pistol up there somewhere. I don't really know. A single one. I don't know if you're just making that up, but if you just know that, that's psychotic. But, yeah, obviously Alph is going to do this soundproof in this bathroom, because sound doesn't work up here. So, going to go get the Vampire Magician. Potentially could also be looking to snipe from across the attic, and then shouldn't be too much trouble to get out of there because there's not many guards that you have to work around up here. So yeah, obviously gonna go for that disguise now, and presumably just going to well, actually I don't know. I was gonna say Seeker Victor, but I don't think he brought any medic. Maybe like a Durian or something? But I don't know, we'll have to see the approach there. Hasn't burned the fireworks, but you know, it's still gonna be awkward to navigate to him. We see Dave did actually get the lure up, so it's funny because Alph played the card and chose the disguises, but I feel like Dave just has the more optimal strat here. Okay, that was very close. I'm glad we didn't do that KO there. Bleg hopefully hits that guy. Okay, so Alph does choose to do the kill soundproof. Dave needs to take care of this guard. Okay, and then presumably has a silent AR downstairs. Don't get wall hacked on this, because you can from below. Yeah, I mean, like, every, like, standard security guard has a pistol, so definitely plenty of those you can find. Alph is now headed down. Oh my god. As Vamp Magician. I mean, they might just be looking for, like, a stairs kill or something on Victor. Like, they're gonna navigate around to the fireworks remote, potentially. But, yeah, I mean, we see Dave actually seems to be looking to get a pistol up here. Probably the one mentioned. Yep, there it is. I mean, that guy wasn't holding a gun, so I guess he probably has a pistol on him. And then now going... Oh, brother. Moo. What have we got here? Look at the screen. I don't even know if you made the Paris videos, but I'm assuming you did the ceiling shot one, because I don't know. I feel like I see you talk about it relatively often. My buddy is... My brother in Christ, you chose the disguises. This is like Mr. Freeze level gaming. Okay, Dave chooses to do the loud kill here. And yeah, as I mentioned, audio just doesn't work at all. So, can go ahead and get that kill 3 inches away from the guy outside and have it not be an issue. Our finalist, by the way. Do not let this guy watch the VOD. And yeah, Dave is out. I mean, he's keeping the brand identity for sure. Oh my god, please don't push this guy. Okay, he waited. Spacebar on vault. What are this guy's keybinds, man? Look at this. Alpha is gaming, man. He's just gonna shoot him on the stairs. Smile. What is he cooking right now? Can anyone tell me what he's doing? I don't know what the plan is here. He's chosen to just lock him down. I don't even... He's gonna go downstairs, right? To the security room? And then... He's planning on getting him on his way back up. I mean, Dave's done, obviously, but, like... I'm wondering what the idea is here, I guess. He was definitely looking at the chandelier. I don't really know what the point of that was. Oh, doesn't even... Oh my god. He doesn't even check the cycle on the tech crew. That's crazy. Looks like this spin would have been easier on master mode, Kappa. Okay, so... yeah, 5-3. We still have another map. Potentially 2 maps if Dave wins this one. But... I don't know what the next map is. Marrakesh, let's go. Magic Dave is going to get first player, given that they won. So disadvantage for them going into them needing to win 2 maps in a row. 2 maps in a row where I don't know if Alph really did that for playing for advantage. I think he just did that because he thought it was funny. With Dave having the whole Vamp Magician thing. Change the next map to Landslide. Yikes. Yikes. Even for the Marrakesh haters out there, I don't even know that you could say that Landslide is a better map. That map is miserable. But we're gonna see who can search hit maps the fastest here if we do go to Landslide. Alph seems to be pretty happy about it. Chris may be fuming right now. I don't know. I don't know if they're just referencing the fact that it got played against me. Oh, but probably the Marrakesh leaving. I mean, listen, you guys all suck at Marrakesh, so I don't need to watch you guys. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so 2 landslide cards have now been played. There's only 3, so maybe a 3rd one has been played and I didn't see it, but we're running out of those for sure. I think I also saw recently that 2 of the patient zeros were gone. Sorry, Chris. XDD. So yeah, will we see the landslide 26 or whatever it's called? It's 26, I think. But yeah, I mean, what map did we? Marrakesh. Marrakesh was the original map. I know you're Marrakesh #1 fan, Mr. Mude.
Huh.
Dog wank. Yeah, hopefully you're not doing that. But yeah, I mean, landslide is just the same thing as... Okay. All of the admins in the chat, close your eyes. As Alph just flexing the fact that he has mods installed during a match, but whatever. But yeah, I mean, landslide and Snow Festival are pretty similar in that 95% of the spins, you just emetic the target anywhere, and then that's the whole mission, pretty much. You can also get him to go into the sewer tunnel, I think, if you wait a little bit. No, landslide is still better than Hawksbay. I mean, not by a wide amount, but there's more than 2 disguise. Or, sorry, more than a disguise. With phone, you can take him anywhere. So true, man. So true. Moo literally doing tricks on it in my chat with the phone talk. Fire is the only ban condition for Abiyadi. Well, I mean, it's Sapienza, so I guess that makes sense. Curious to see how fall/FO would work. I don't know. I know how I would do fall, and it's just phone chaining him into whatever place I think would be most convenient. I also know that FO is speaker, yeah. But I was gonna say it. I also know that we did make changes to the bonus rules from the original tournament, but I know that when Fusk first did it, like, there were several rules that had to change mid-tournament because he just didn't know what... I think it was Fusk that did it originally. Maybe it wasn't, but he just didn't know what kills were and weren't possible, so hopefully we got through all of those at some point.
Marco Abbiati.
I know you can do the like, what is it, like the photographer mission story thing. So I guess that's one way to get him into a fall spot. I don't know how easy it is to actually get him in the water over there, but I don't remember all the opportunities in this map. There's you can isolate him by like messing with stuff in his spotter's like apartment. and stuff. There's also the priest one, I guess, would get him in a fall spot. On top of the church. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've played this map a single time in the last, like, 4 years or whatever. Since whenever that bonus tournament was. 3 years. Loudy, we still waiting on this spin. That's crazy. With Bravomo. Yeah, there's a couple chandeliers there. I mean, I've definitely done every opportunity on this map. Because I 100%ed it, like the challenges, but I don't really remember most of what happens. I like the music, though. Triple shot right next to the guard, alright. What is FO? FO is falling object. Like chandeliers, stalactite, or stalagmites, whatever the hell it is. Stuff like that. Things that fall on people and kill them in an accident. Okay, we've got Silence Pistol, Red Plumber. Wowee. So the Red Plumber, I'm pretty sure, in the normal mission, he starts at the end of the sewers. I'm pretty sure in these bonus missions, they just stand near, like, the smuggle point that's in the sewers, I think. I don't really know how else to describe it. Next spin to be played in Freelancer. Hell yeah. First player to get the correct map in the campaign wins. Okay, a lot of replanning here.
Marco Abbiati.
I mean, you want an emetic. You want something to get into the sewers if there's no crowbar, which there might just be a crowbar still anyways. And then maybe you want a sedative for the Red Plumber and the pistol. So, like, FA, Durian, Bleg. That's it. Yeah. Oh wow, they even enforce outside the door. That's crazy work. Okay, Trank here is nice. Is this green? Okay, that's red. Nice little wiener Trank there. Huge. And Trank means that it doesn't matter if he's found. Wowee. And yeah, you can KO him. So you can KO, drag to the box, and then shoot him in the head, and then put him in the box. Or just don't put him in the box. I don't think it matters. Oh, I am surprised that... Put the gun away, brother! I am surprised that the bullets going through him didn't get hurt. In French. Yeah, sorry, JMW. Just like Conroy, there's French people here, too. I'm so sorry. Where is Magic Dave going? Can anyone tell me? Oh, there's an exit over here. I forgot. Yeah. Can you get through here? Why is there a guard here? Consulate security, Are you trespassing there in suit? He had a line about his disguise. Alph is struggling here with the disguise. Okay, Magic Dave showing that you can in fact win by playing a card instead of just losing. And new personal best.
What's going on?
Which I imagine they haven't really played the map if 125 is a personal best. But thankfully, Abbiati is an extremely free target to isolate. Next map is supposed to be what? I don't know. Whittleton Creek is the scheduled decider, so we'll see if that's still gonna happen. And yeah, once again, having won, Magic Dave is again at a disadvantage here, playing first. And I guess they're not playing a map card because they're on Whittleton Creek. Magic Dave is passed. Will Alpha Rocks play the epic RR8 card? I pray not. Whittleton with 4 dots. Wouldn't it be funny if he played a Marrakesh card? He is typing. He's taken quite a while to type here. No way we come all the way down to Whittleton just to, Opponent must set volume to 0. Yo, that's a huge buff for Magic Dave not having to listen to Diana yap for the entire map. Let's go, man. I feel like this is maybe one of the best maps to play the leaked intel card on. Like, you can very easily use, like, every start, most of the smuggles. Like, there's a lot of different places you have to start from on this map. Haven't played, but I can't imagine no sound is that big of a disadvantage. I mean, it probably throws off your muscle memory. And if you're not, like, fully paying attention, it can be a problem. But I mean, I don't even know if I could guess if it would even be harder. Like, when I play the game casually, and most of the time when I play in matches too, I'm blasting music the whole time. So, like, I can hear the game, but not really. Like, there's a lot of visual information in this game, so you don't really need it. Unless you have some other restriction. Dude, what is with, like, you guys think he's using, like, the worst suits in the game on purpose? Yeah, nice clipboard shot there, buddy. That's what you get for having low bitrate in a crappy suit. Only if Cab knows about this, too. So true. How many cards has Alph played? This is the 4th card that Alph has played, so they wouldn't need to discard anyways. I was assuming that they were just playing it because they were going to discard it anyways, but they shouldn't have a full hand either way because they're going to draw 3 after this, unless they have some, like, meta card, I guess. But yeah, this is going to be very standard Whittleton here. This is the RR1 special Whittleton decider. Dave is, I guess, planning for a backyard peekaboo. Lethal Syringe in the pre-plan is crazy work, by the way. Ten seconds. No emetic pre-plan. True. Truing. We are truing. Yeah, Trank is not super useful a lot of the time on this map, but we'll see. We've got Janus, No KO, Scissors, Cassidy, Bodyguard, Nolan, Fire Axe, Masterson. This is pretty standard if you start like suit, get the guard on the way to the Scissors, and then get Masterson after Janus. I feel like is the simplest way to play this. Garage wins again. Somebody should really install a sauna in that guy's garage, man. Okay, so Magic Dave has switched out the Lethal Syringe for an Ambrose Nade. Yeah, that's a little bit more useful. Pick up the gun, please. Huge. He picks up the gun, so he's not going to rip to that in 3 minutes. Nice silent side KO there from Magic Dave, whose sound is turned to 0 at the moment. So yeah, gotta move through this garden. And then, yeah, climb up the far pipe will get you in that room. The door to it isn't locked anyways, but, you know, whatever. Dave does seem to be doing backyard peekaboo still. as Alpha is very quickly approaching that first kill already. Would have a weird pathing, it looks like, to go this way. I guess maybe he's going to go all the way over to the party, but then... Okay, no, he's... I'm so confused, man. Make up your mind, bro. This is the pathing of all time, that's for sure.
Hey, did you grab the pack of smokes that was thrown over the fence from the old guy's car?
I mean, he does have a crowbar, I'm pretty sure, so I think it would have been a lot easier to just climb over the fence, climb over Helen's fence, and then go through the basement, but, I mean, this does work. Just don't knock out Janus, and, try to make sure he doesn't scream. Huge drag on this guy. I mean, he's definitely not going to be making Parkamedic. He's delaying this Janus kill like quite a bit. It seems like he's going to try to knock him out on his way over to the muffin area. Dave is now going for the scissors. He's in the wrong room. There you go. So has now picked up the disguise off of the Cassidy isolation. Is Alpha Rock streaming on Discord? No, their bitrate is just too low. So that's why, you know, when the camera moves is when it goes grainy. Kruger on Whittleton. Interesting. Okay, we're hopping the fence. Brother. Where are you going, man? Oh my god, how did he get away with that? I don't think that really had anything to do with the sound. Okay, I mean, Alpha's still fine here. Yep, that works. Guard upstairs didn't hear shit. And the guard downstairs should have been KO'd. And now we can go over to Masterson. And, I mean, doesn't really need to be in a rush for Cassidy at all, given that he can be KO'd. Okay, waits for them to get tranked, and there's the kill for Dave on Janus. Does already have Nolan isolated. Alpha's gonna trank Masterson in the open. Oh my god. Okay, construction worker was turning, but luckily did not see anything there. And I think that's a Seeker in Alph's hand, so probably going to get him to the bird bath, and then obviously Fire Axe is going to be in that backyard. Dave is now headed for Masterson. And pretty sure they had Trank as their smuggle, so something probably pretty similar here. This bush, I don't think ever counts as cover, so can be a little awkward with this jogger, but she's out of the way now.
Former Secret Service agent and current Providence Herald.
I think if you want to trank him, probably the best place you could go is... Okay, melee KO is crazy. Yep, that's why. Dave, I think if Dave were to unbind his silent attack key, he would have an easier time with these spins. But Alph is leaving the garage door open. I mean, I don't actually know if the jogger can see in there, or if people just do that, or if people just used to do that unnecessarily. But I mean, the jogger's definitely going to pass because he's going to be here for a little bit longer here. Still has to get the clue and then hike back for the axe. It's right. Oh, it's right there. Nope, it's right. Oh, nope. Right. Yep. W side KO again for Mr. Magic. But Alph is looking to take it home here. If that
interesting.
body doesn't get seen by the
The
jogger.
note indicates that the box was given to Janus by the Constant, as per tradition, he writes.
I don't even know what...
47.
Okay, he's investigating the
This could
door,
mean
which
the
is actually
Constant
a little
and
bit
Janus
helpful for
meet up
Alph
on a
here.
regular basis.
I was going to say it could be extra
Excellent.
safe and leave the garden to go around, but at this point, I think Alph should be
We
fine.
now know Janus is meeting with the Constant at an event
And
related to the Arc Society. And we have an approximate
pretty
date
sharp
as
angle
well.
for the jogger to even be able to see anyways. Hey, look, she's right there. So
The
let's see if she's going to find this
has to be
body.
taken care of. Both targets are confirmed killed.
I'm going to say no. So I guess that's going to be GG's. Europe, that's going to be a 7-5 for Alfie Rocks. I don't think the volume card had anything to do with the victory there, but good peace of mind, I guess, regardless. So, yeah, that is unfortunately Magic Dave 94 eliminated from the tournament. Brother got unlucky in not getting the bye round 1, which then leads to an LB round 1, where he had the pleasure of playing against his second RR finalist in these 2 matches, and yeah, I mean, that's just super unlucky. I don't know what else to say. But yeah, I think he definitely could have advanced further than that with a bit of less miserable RNG there. But that is going to do it for us here. Maybe I can check the bracket now. Who knows? No, but it doesn't really matter because there's not a whole lot to look at here anyways. So Alpha obviously is going to advance to the LB round 2, and that will put them against whoever wins from the other match, which is Peter Dutton and either Moo or Nezuko-chan. So one of those 3 players will be his opponent. And yeah, it might take a little while to get there, but I think the Moo match has been scheduled at this point. I thought we had everything scheduled, because I remember having to delete like 2 of the extra messages because Moo is lame. But yeah, bracket so far working out pretty nicely. We have I think a couple matches tomorrow as well. Let's have a look there. Yeah, so this match is obviously over. Yeah, we do have 2 matches tomorrow. That's going to be Moo and Nez at 11 my time, which is 18 European time. And then channel joined and Mika is at 2 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. European. And then some more stuff for this weekend. But yeah, still plenty of matches to go. Looks like 20, 30 some odd matches still left. So lots more opportunities to get wacky, fellas. I don't think I'm going to have anyone to raid, but I'll look anyways. Gen P is streaming. Epic. Probably should have guessed that looking at the time, but yeah, I will send everyone over there. They are either doing Trello or Freelancer, most likely. So very chill streamer and also very good at the game. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Thanks to Cabin for adminning. Bit of a longer match here, but yeah, we will see you tomorrow/today. Goodbye.